I feel like I'm getting better each and every day. I'd probably say last month I was struggling. Obviously that's expected because new playbook, new system, but I feel like I'm picking it up fine now.
What's the biggest progression, the biggest difference in playing up here compared to the previous years?
I feel like you got to know way more football, and Coach Offer's done a really good job of teaching me football. Like even like during the recruiting process, he talked ball with me. Like I learned a lot from him. Like in these few months than I've learned before. I mean, I came from a good foundation, obviously, because my dad played in the NFL. My brother plays at the college level, but Coach Offer one of the best teachers in the business.
Coach Alford says you're going full speed. He likes that about you. Do you have to slow yourself down a little bit at times?
Yes, sir. We had a walkthrough yesterday, and I was kind of going too fast. Coach Day told me slow down. That's kind of always been like an issue for me. Like all I know is like go full speed, but I'm learning to slow it down now.
What are your impressions of the other three guys that you've been playing kind of?
They're all really unique players. I can learn like something from each and every one of them, and feel like I'm just glad to be in the room with those guys because it's making me better. I feel like.
What said he was impressed by the way you learned the playbook in quote as quickly. How imperative was that to you to get that done?
Oh, it's imperative because if you don't know what you're doing, there's no way you can play or any of that. So you gotta know what you're doing. So every day, like when I met with Coach Alford or Coach Riley Jeffers, I take notes. Then when I be in the dorm, I just study my notes for like an hour or longer if I have to.
Hey, Dylan, what sets you apart from those other three? You look at those three guys, and there's something different about each one of them. What sets you apart from those three? What
I
do you
mean,
stand out?
feel like I'm always at full speed and feel like we're just all different. I can't. I've only been here like a month, so I don't really know yet. But I feel like I have my own style of running, and feel like Coach Offers is going to develop that even better.
How would you describe your running style to people?
I'm always full speed, always trying to get downhill. I can try to outrun, make a move. I just feel like my benefit is always being full speed.
Darren, is there an advantage to coming into this situation when you have three guys that it seems like Travion, Evan, and Iron are going to get the carries, right? You know you can sort of go things here at your own pace. But obviously, you want to play and compete, but is there a benefit for you to just be able to learn from them and do things at your own pace?
I just feel like learning from those three good backs will only make me better. So, yeah,
Takes a little pressure off them.
yes, sir.
What's it been like so far?
There's only three. I mean, you're almost in the look
Yes, sir.
already. Do you feel that way?
Yes, sir. I just feel like I got to keep getting better, keep stacking days, and I'll be fine.
A month under your belt. I mean, are you feeling a little overwhelmed, intimidated, maybe just coming into this scenario?
Uh,
Coming from high school and now
I
all of a sudden,
mean,
boom, you're on a huge stage like Ohio State.
I was nervous at first. I'd probably say last month I was most nervous because I didn't know that many plays. I'm gonna be real, but like, feel like I've gotten better with that, and it's kind of slowing down just a little bit, not all the way, but feel like it's getting better.
What's more intimidating, that or having to answer questions from all these reporters standing around you?
I'd probably say that part out there for sure.
You're used to this.
I mean, yes, sir.
What's the best advice you got before you came this way? What was the best advice you got from back home
Uh, you know,
how to handle this moving forward?
my dad just always said, keep the goal at front, but like have fun with it. Like don't just take it serious. Like take it serious, but like when you're outside these buildings, like have fun, but like keep the goal the goal.
What made you want to be a Buckeye?
I'd probably say Coach Day and Coach Alford for sure.
Having a dad who had the background that he did, you feel that's helped cultivate you to get to this point?
Oh, that's definitely helped. He's been training with him since I was young, and we've been doing stuff that like younger kid probably can do, and yeah, it's definitely prepared me. I feel like.
Dallan, did you get a chance to work with Tony Alford on the field before you got here? Really?
Uh, no, sir.
So, how'd your first practice go with having a position coach who's literally trying to kill you during drills?
I mean, it's good. You know, everything Coach offers doing is it's for a reason for sure. Like obviously his track record, all the backs he's coached have done very well. So he obviously knows what he's doing, and I just try to take his coaching to make me a better player.
Was there a moment that it became clear to you that Ohio State was the right place for you?
Yeah, I knew like most of the time my recruiting process. Like I'd probably say after the OV, I definitely knew this was the place for me. You know, I kind of already it was between either here or Notre Dame. Everybody probably knows that. But I feel like here, Coach Offer was just different, and his plan to develop me was better than anybody else.
Do you enjoy that your first game is going to be against Notre Dame?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'll be a good game, and it'll be good.
Now, kind of a off-topic question, but with your foundation and the charity work that you do, have you found a way to try to work towards that in Columbus yet?
I actually haven't, but I do plan on doing that with the people back home, or like see if they could connect with somebody here. But yeah, I definitely want to continue to do that.
What's the focus of that foundation?
So it's coaching for literacy. Growing up, I used to struggle with like reading comprehension, but like my parents got the resources I needed to like help me get better at that skill. So last throughout high school, every touchdown I scored, a certain amount of money was raised for kids who can't like afford those resources to get help. So yeah.
Yeah, what did you finally figure out about what you would do here? I mean, because some kids just kind of get lost in the shuffle there, right?
Yeah.
Is it more identifying?
Yeah, it's definitely
That particular situation?
it's definitely identifying because I kind of knew like at a younger age, and then my mom and dad took action immediately, got me the help I needed, and it definitely worked. So this is something I'm very passionate about.
Are you trying to start a Memphis to Ohio State pipeline?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no y'all. We saw we got Brock Glenn. So yeah.
What about just growing up in Memphis, playing there? How did that help prepare you for Ohio State?
Uh, it helped me specifically because I feel like the high school I went to, we kind of run it like a college program. Like we lift, we run, and we practice pretty hard. So I feel like it prepared me better than like any other like high school in Memphis could have.
Your favorite part of the Graceland tour is?
Believe it or not, I haven't been to Graceland.
I'm curious. I saw you tweeting about Duke basketball a lot during the spring. Have they converted you to an Ohio State basketball fan yet?
uh, Probably not, to be honest. I've always been a Duke fan,
How
but
did, how did that come about?
I grew up a huge fan of Coach K. Feel like he's the greatest college coach ever. So I've always been a fan of his. I feel uh maybe because yeah, maybe because like obviously the new guy's taking over for a legend, but you got to give anybody time to build their program. But yeah, it'll be tough without Coach K.
Do you enjoy just like watching different sports and kind of taking things from different sports and applying it to football?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I love watching. If I'm not watching football, probably I'm always watching basketball, NBA, college. Uh, LeBron is like huge motivation because his greatness, like just it just like motivates anybody that's playing sports. I feel like
Are there any football players, any running backs that you look up to, try to model your game after?
Zeke Elliott. It's probably he been my favorite back for a while now. Just like his ability to get downhill, finish through contact, and he runs with a purpose. I feel like.
Did that partially inspire your decision to become a Buckeye?
I mean, yes, but like I knew I wanted to be here because Coach offered, and I know he developed guys like Zeke for 1 year, J.K. Dobbins, Mike Weber, and the list just goes on and on.
I'm gonna ask you a weird one. Who are you going to be living with this season?
Uh,
Not just in camp, but like during the year.
Like my dorm.
Yeah. Like your
Okay.
dorm mates,
We're in the Neil dorms. I'm rooming with Kojo Antwi and Caleb Brown and Kai Saunders, 3 receivers.
yeah. Okay. How'd you end up with 3 receivers?
Um, we just kind of talked about it, like, because we all didn't know who we were going to room with.
Yeah.
And the summer guys actually had to live in Neil dorms. Like, the early enrollees, they're at the Griff. So when I found out Caleb and Kojo were gonna be living in the same place I am. I was like, y'all want a room together? They're like, yeah, let's do it, and it's been great. So can't complain.
When you like, you're here all the time. You're working out. You're lifting weights. Like when you're back at your place, like, do you want to talk about football? Do you not want to talk about football? I mean, you guys obviously care about it, but do
Yeah.
you sometimes need to like clear your head and get away?
Yes and no. I just know people back home, they're gonna be curious.
Yeah.
They kind of look up to me because I know a lot of kids want to play at a high level, and like, so I don't mind answering questions, but like, I don't like talking about it like all the
Yeah.
time. Like sometimes I just want to be like outside the pads, like not just a
Yeah.
football player.
For real.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you like a messy roommate? You a clean roommate? What do you like?
Oh no, our room clean. Me and Caleb pretty clean. So
Okay, that's good. I was messy. Clean is better.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
like a food that you love to eat that like is your guilty pleasure, a sweet thing, or like a fast food or something?
Canes.
Yeah.
Feel like when I got here, June 6th, I ate Canes almost every day.
Did you have Canes back?
At home, no sir, we didn't. We have Zaxby's.
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
I
sir.
know exactly.
Yeah, Zaxby's good.
But if that Canes right by here is so tempting, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like you go past. When I moved here, I ate it every day too.
Yeah. No, yeah. I've expanded my food tree. Like, it's a place called Adriatico's.
Yeah.
They like know us. Me and some other teammates that are freshmen, they know our names by heart. They're like, y'all come here almost every day. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's good. You got to build up the body weight,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Get ready. Where are you at the weight you want to be at? Like that Mick wants you at? Or?
Yes, sir. I made my body weight goal, but if I can gain, of course I want to. But
Yeah.
I think I'll just let Coach Mick and them handle that.
Yeah.
Where are you at right now?
195. Yes, sir.
It's hard. Like you want to be powerful, but you want to keep your speed.
Yes, sir.
Right? It's a different balance for everybody. Right?
Yes, sir.
You mentioned you're not just all football all the time. What about off the field at Ohio State kind of made you interested in Ohio State?
Real Life Wednesdays. Coach Day presented that to me and my family. We were very impressed with that because no other school had that, I don't think. And yeah, that's probably the most impressive off the field.
What are you majoring in here?
I'm majoring in business.
Do you have any visions of what you want to do with that long term?
Not right now, but I have thought like once I'm done playing, I kind of want to work for like a football team, like get in the office, like work my way up to like a general manager.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yes, sir.
What do you just envision for your football career?
Just being the best version of myself I can be and always making improvements to my game.
Do you have any specific goals for your freshman year or just your Ohio State, your first 2-3 years here?
Just compete every day, give my all in practice, and like I said, be the best version of me and just block out all the outside noise.
You feel like if you do the things you need to do, that it's ultimately going to work out in your favor?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Who was the guy who was like from Boston who went here and then he works for the Patriots now?
Oh, Cameron Williams.
Yeah, Cameron Williams.
Yes, sir.
He was like a good player here. He had some injuries, I think, right? But then he like got into scouting with the Patriots and stuff. This is like, if you want to do that kind of thing, man,
Yes, sir.
this is a great place to build that
Yes, sir.
foundation. Very cool. Hey, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Dallan, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Dan Hope, 11 Warriors. Nice to
Appreciate it.
meet you.
Shoulder Biddles. Doug Lane Maurice. Nice to meet you. Good luck to you.
That's right.
He's also a lawyer. I'm not sure how that